Russia been prepared since the Cold War.
Yeah, 60s.
They've been prepared way back then, man.
Yeah, they wanted to do it back then.
They always knew, like, man, something could pop off. They got the atom bomb. We got the information to make our atom bomb. Matter of fact, no, we finna go nuclear. You know, and then the nuclear anxiety has been growing on the earth ever since.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, so hey, World War I, man. World War I. Russia and NATO and the EU. America had, problems with Russia, man. So that stems deep, man. That Russia and America, hatred between one another, man. That goes deep, man. Years and years of hatred, man. All right.
Hey, that INF treaty, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna bring things much more closer, man.
That's a big deal, man.
That's a very big deal. Because now they don't have to worry about where they deploy their missiles to and how many kilometers in distance those missiles can go. It's basically all bets are off now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say all bets are off. There's no more rules and restrictions no more. No more boundaries.
Yep. So that arms race, that's it, man.
They're racing.
And that's the Mossad basically preparing his armory.
That's right.
He's preparing his armory right now, man. That's what that's about.
He's arraying his chess pieces on the board. The ones that he wants to win, he's arraying them on the board. And the strategy is set up how he's gonna win. Now you can read the scripture. It was in Revelation 6. The 200 million missiles. That Revelation 6 and Revelation 9. About the 200 million missiles. Now you can see it, man. It's a nuclear arms race, man. All right? So America and Russia and all these other nations, they going balls deep, and creating missiles, man. All right?
So Jeremiah 50, verse 25,
Yep.
it says, I'll start at 24, it says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. The Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Man, the army is open, man. The armory is being wet, man, being furbished, man. All right, those missiles are being furbished, man. And America, man, America has been proud against the Lord, man. Man, it just be getting worse every day, man. With this homosexuality thing, man, LGBT madness, that's being proud against the Most High, man.
Fine.
All right. And what the Most High gonna judge you with, man? His weapons of indignation, man. His nuclear destruction. Go ahead.
It says, for this is the work of the Lord God of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
Yep, the land of the Babylonians, man. All right, this is Babylon, great Babylon, according to the Bible. Because in the Bible, you got 3 Babylons, man. The first Babylon was with what's that fool name? Nimrod. All right, the second Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar. All right, Nabopolassar, Belshazzar. All right. Now you're in a great Babylon, man. The Babylon that's worse than both them Babylons in the past, man. This is great Babylon, man.
It says, come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left.
Yep, nothing, man. Oh man, you can't get that scripture I like Joel.
It says, slay all her bullocks, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation.
Yep. Hey, when it say visitation, that means the Lord punishment, man. All right, that's another word for punishment, man. All right, the Lord's gonna punish you, man. He's gonna visit you, man. All right. And when the Lord visits you and you've been proud against Him and sinning against Him, best believe He gonna punish you with death, man. With pain, man. All right.
The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord our power, the vengeance of his temple. Call together the archers against Babylon. All ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape.
Yeah, everybody, every nation that has thermonuclear weapons capabilities, all right, point your arrows, all right, put the program in your computer to basically, what's that, longitude, latitude, over there to America, man. All right.
Ready, aims, was that ready, set, aim, or ready?
Ready, aim, burn.
Yeah.
All the program, man.
Yeah.
Program your missiles to hit America.
Yep.
So, go ahead.
It says, recompense her according to her work, according to all that she have done unto her, for she have been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel.
Proud against the Lord, man.
Not for what you did in these other countries, but you did against the Lord.
Yep. Hey, you oppressed the Israelites, which is the Most High's chosen people. All right, that's being proud against the Lord. All right, you basically make our people go off. All right, to sin against our power. That's being proud against the Lord. All right.
Give them LGBT.
Right.
Cute.
You take his covenant that the Most High made with Noah.
Right.
All right, the rainbow, and use it for some gay shit, man.
They give our people Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, abortions. They get that from the ancient Egypt.
That was the other covenant, right? To be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah, that's a good. Yep.
Taking that away too.
Yep, that's a covenant too.
Hey, the U.S. government just passed a law for same-sex couples to be able to get their tax. I think when you get that, when you get your income tax every year,
Credit.
the homosexuals for the spouses, and when you're able to get it because of your marriage, same-sex couples can now get their reimbursements.
So now it's a couple thing between the
So
it's everything that they.
So basically, they could get now they're getting reparations because they couldn't get it before. Now they can get it now.
They're recognized as a real union under God now.
Yeah, that's another way that this piece of shit kingdom is proud against the Most High, man.
Yeah, they couldn't get it. They couldn't get it because it was never recognized as a union under God, which was the original way it was written for that to work, for a union to work. Now they finally got it to work in their favor now.
Because
the Most High ain't gonna do something about that.
They take the place of the Most High and authorizing a union between a couple, man.
Yeah.
When it's supposed to be the Most High, man. The Most High honoring that male with male, female with female shit, man.
Yeah.
But this place is proud against the Most High, man.
Another thing I saw yesterday, this Edomite chick, she married her dog.
Oh yeah.
Bestiality.
All of that's legal now. So the dog can inherit your wealth before your children do. Like, it's crazy.
You already know what went down in that honeymoon.
Yeah.
You know?
They've been in the bestiality, man.
That's why you think it was in our law?
Job 30, man.
Exactly.
Job 30, man. Job said he don't want you eating mice laying next to his dogs, man.
Joel chapter 2, verse 3, it says, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burning.
Yep.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
Yeah, this is representing the thermonuclear missile before it hits its target, man. All right.
Yep, it says the land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
So the land, Garden of Eden, basically means it's life, man. It's life. You know, it's people walking up and down the street. You got birds flying. You know, insects flying. You know, people talking. And, you know, just life, man. You know.
It says, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
So once the thermonuclear missile hits, it's a wilderness, man. Ain't nothing living after that.
And look what it say. And it said, yea, and nothing shall escape them.
Nothing's going to escape, man. All right? Nothing's going to escape, man.
Yeah, there's no bunker that you can retreat to.
Right.
No underground shelter. There ain't no secret, location where you could just hide yourself, and then when the missiles blast, you safe. There's nowhere you can run. You try to run into the water, them tsunami waves is gonna be crashing onto the land. You got Leviathan that's in the water. Basically, the Most High got it to where if you doomed on that day, you fucked.
Yeah, like in Amos, yeah, there's a death waiting for you. Those, and then the second editor said it also. Yep. Those that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Yep. You know, you're gonna meet your death.
Yep. Yeah, it's coming.
I got something.
You want more now? You want me to read about this? That was the verse.
You remember that scare was that 2 years ago with Hawaii?
Yeah.
There was a false alarm. These people they was fucked up, man.
Bro,
they was fucked up.
They was trying to go into the sword.
Yeah.
Like that was gonna save them.
They didn't know where to fucking go.
No.
Man.
Where do you go? They ain't know where to go, man. You're fucked.
Don't get a drink.
Fucked.
Wait it out. Enjoy it.
The only people, according to prophecy, that's gonna get away is the elites, the Rothschilds, man. But the Lord's gonna allow them to get away so that they could be the first crop of slaves, man.
Hey, and the elect, of course, you know, just so in context you can hear the balance of it. The elect is gonna be saved and get out of it, but then of the heathen, just the elite.
You get that?
Ezekiel 25:8. Thus saith the Lord power, because that Moab and Seir do say.
All right, Moab is so-called Chinese, man. All right, and Mount Seir represents you Edomites, man, so-called white people. All right, because you dwelled in Mount Seir at one time. Man. All right, Mount Seir it basically means hairy, man. All right, so start at the top again.
This 8. Thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, because that Moab and Seir do say, behold, the house of Judah is like unto all the heathen. Therefore, behold, I will open the side of Moab from his cities which are on his frontiers, the glory of the country, Beth Jesimoth, Baal Meon, and Kiriathim, unto the men of the east with the Ammonites, and will give them in possession, that the Ammonites may not be remembered among the nations, and I will execute judgments upon Moab.
There you go.
And they shall know that I am the Lord, saith Yahweh.
Yeah, Moab gonna get judgment, man. Along with Esau, man, because Moab and Esau, they compete against one another, man. All right, and they compete. While they doing that, they're basically destroying the minds of our people, man. You got Moab in the ghettos feeding our people rats, man, fried rats. Our people think it's fried chicken and shit.
Plastic rice.
Plastic rice.
Noodles, all of that.
Everything they do is fake.
Yeah,
God damn.
Yeah, man. So Moab is just as diabolical as Esau, man.
Yeah, them Moabites.
So your Moabites gonna have a heavy judgment coming for you as well.
Moab's proud.
Yep.
Sneaky motherfuckers, huh?
Can I get it real quick? This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, at verse 46. It says, and thou, Asia, that are partaker of the hope of Babylon, and are the glory of her person, woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because
Moabites, man. You know, Asians. All right.
it says, woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee.
Yeah, you try to be like, be like Babylon. All right. You try to be like this place, man. You go over there, China, you got the skyscrapers. All right. Yeah. Neon lights. You know.
It looked like downtown Manhattan.
Right, Hong Kong or Shanghai. That's because Esau took China over, man. Took China over. Was that back in the 30s, I believe? You know, actually the British. You know.
Amos 2:1. Thus saith the Lord, with 3 transgressions transgressions of Moab, and for I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he burnt the bones of the king of Edom into lime. I will send a fire upon Moab, and it shall devour the places of Keroth, and Moab will die with tumult, with shouting, and with the sound of the trumpet.
The Moabites are going to go into slavery like Esau, man. All right, Esau going to get it the worst, and the Moabites going to get it bad as well. All right? All these nations, man, the Moabites, Ammonites, which are the Japanese, all right? Hamitic tribes, which are the Africans, all right? The Polynesians, Hawaiians, all right? Last but not least, the Edomites, all right? The Arabs, all y'all going into slavery, man.
That's right.
Under the nation of Israel.
Thus saith the Bible.
Thus saith the Bible. All right? Slavery is not a fictitious thing, man. All right? When you go to work every day, you call yourself an employee. That means an employee is just a fancy word for saying slave. That's all it is, man. All right? So slavery is not going away, man. All right? So in the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Israel, all you other nations going under slavery under Israelites. Simple as that.
Because you Moabites had Israel in captivity at one point in time. All the nations had us in captivity. Okay, but Esau, Edom, he further our affliction. We're under his captivity right now. So of course he's the main antagonist to you Israelites. I had something. Isaiah 34. So Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to his, going back to, we're talking about the missiles. And hearken, ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all the things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and the fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them, and have delivered them to the slaughter.
Yep. I know we're getting into the missiles. We already talked about the missiles, but when our Lord Yahweh Shah come back with his angels, all right, they're gonna be wrecking shop as well, man. All right, they gonna tear up America, man, and other parts of the world, man. All right, Yahweh Shah and his angels say it's coming from the east to the west, man. All right, gathering the elect and destroying people, man. All right, so those so-called UFOs, all right, which is the chariots of Israel. All right, they're weaponized, man. They got weapons on them, man. All right. You see those chariots, and you see on YouTube the chariots, the UFOs. Those UFOs got laser beams on them, man. All right, laser beams, man. All right, something Esau, so-called white man, came to fathom, man. All right. Hey, that movie Independence Day, man. When the UFO basically blew up skyscrapers, in the middle of the city with that laser. All right, and basically had a nuclear weapon wing to it, man. Like that, man. The lasers Esau ain't gonna match it, man. All right. Those UFOs are weaponized, man, okay? So those UFOs with the nuclear missiles, all right, man, hey, you better fear the Most High, man. All right? You gonna fear the Most High before you gonna be put to death, man. All right? That's what's gonna happen, man. If you don't get this word right now, you gonna fear. The Most High is gonna instill fear in you and humbleness in you before he puts you to death.
That's right.
All right?
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Yeah. Why these corpses, man. All right. Hey, you military members, man, when you go over to the Middle East for this World War III, all right,
We ain't coming back.
you're going to die over there, man. Your corpse is going to stink, man. And there's going to be corpses all over American streets, too, man. All right? Hey, it's going to be a normal thing when your ass wake up and you go walking in the street, you're going to see a dead body, man. Out in the open, man.
See dead bodies and money in the streets.
Yep.
Both worthless.
Both worthless.
You're gonna see animals eating those bodies.
Hey, the price of a life ain't going to be worth a penny, man. Okay?
Since y'all said about the dead bodies, right? It's 2nd Ezra 15. I'm gonna start at verse 34. It says, "Behold, clouds from the east." And he said, "Is he coming from the east, right? And from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm. They shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth."
The chairs are horrible to look upon. Terrifying, man. Samson's mother, when she said she seen the angel, when she talked with the angel, she said the angel was very terrible, man. All right? So those chairs, what the angel's traveling in, man, is very terrible, man. Dreadful to look upon. That's the curse that goes face of the whole earth, man. What's that, in Zechariah 5? All right? Go ahead.
It says, "And blood shall be from the sword unto the belly."
Oh man, blood should be from the what?
From the sword unto the belly.
From the sword to the belly.
Rushing through.
Yeah.
And the dung of men unto the camel's hoof.
So when the sword goes into the belly, you work that motherfucker up, and blood just falls, and guts and intestines, everything just falls out, man. It's gonna be horrific like that, man. And what's that last one?
It says, "And the dung of men unto a camel's hoof." Because there's gonna be a lot of dead bodies like dung on the earth, man. Just like how the Lord compares the amount of bloodshed that he's gonna do to the blood reaching up to a horse's bridle. Hey man, the amount of bodies from one end of the earth to the other, it's gonna be like you piling up bodies up to a camel's buff, man. So hey, that goes hand in hand. Like the camel and the horse is like damn near in height.
They're animals with high, that stand tall.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a lot of death,
That's
man.
a lot, man.
You know? But that's the level of destruction that the Lord's gonna bring upon his return. It says that the destruction shall go from one end of the earth even to the other, man. The slain of the Lord shall be many. You know?
They in darkness and not light, man. So, hey, the happy and the mirth, the jolly times of America, man, that's coming to an end, man. All right? And it's going to be a beautiful thing to see you average Americans with a sore, somber look to your face, man. All right? When you look like, it's no future, in your face, man, it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. I can't wait till you women get it, man. You women just as proud as Esau, man. All right? And the Lord's gonna help you, man. Okay? Yeah, it's coming, man. All right? Just gotta wait for some dominoes to fall, man, and hey, man, yeah, it's here, man. All right? And that's when you niggas gonna come out the woodwork saying, hey, remember me where the prophets at? Try to find the prophets and, try to, I've been watching y'all blah, blah, blah for 3 years. Where you been? All you sideline cheerleader niggas, man.
It's Psalms 91:7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Yeah. So the Lord's gonna protect his servants, man. All right? His servants that sign the crime, man. For all abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man. All right? And his servants, are just as fervent, you know, as the Most High wanted to destroy this place, man. All right? Because, hey, oppression maketh a wise man mad, man. All right? So that's why we out here screaming at you people, you know, screaming in the camera, you know, because we hate the way the world is. All right? So the servants are ready to see the reward of wicked. Right? It's going to be a beautiful thing.
This Psalms 11 and 6. It's like Psalms 11 and 6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup.
Hey, that's the portion of a wicked person's cup, man. All right, 2/3 of our people is the wicked. Esau is the wicked. The other nations are the wicked. All right, because you don't hearken to the law, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father, man. All right, that makes you wicked, man. You don't even try to, man. You know, it's just our people, man. All right. Our people can go to church every Sunday. You bring out some law, statutes, commandments on them. That's not talking about the Old Testament done away with. You know, the Lord's gonna punish you for that, man.
That's right.
All right. We go in the New Testament to say that you're supposed to follow the law to the best of your ability, and you still don't believe it. So what else? What else can the Most High do for you? All right. It's written there, plain English. If you don't hearken to it, you gotta be put down. All right.
This is Lamentations 3 and 64. Render unto them a recompense, O Lord, according to the work of their hands. Give them sorrow of heart. Thy curse unto them, persecute and destroy them in anger from under the heavens of the Lord. It's to you Edomites, man. All right, give them sorrow of heart. Give them everything that you know that they spew towards us, that they've done to us. Recompense that to them. All right, and that's what's going to happen. It's going to happen to 2/3 of our own people also. All right, that don't take heed to this word. Okay, but mainly you Edomites that are the wicked, that's according to the Bible, that the Bible speaks of. Okay? That was it.
I gotta bring this up. Con, this is Con, no, I'm gonna start at 4. This Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short?
The triumph of the wicked is short. All right. It might seem, you know, you saw been ruling for the last 500 years. It might seem it's a long time. One day to the Most High is 1,000 years on earth, man. All right. 1,000 years, that's one day, man. Okay? So it's been a short rulership for you. So compared to the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Israel, that's for eternity. All right? Ain't gonna put no time limit on that, man. It's gonna be for all eternity. All right? So yes, the triumph of the wicked is short.
The triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his hair reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Yep, perish forever like his own dung, man. All right?
Bro,
So, it's all
just understand, just grasp what that means. You remember the shit you took a year ago, 2 years ago? Now you flush that shit and it's never, it just goes back into the earth. You ain't even trying to keep. You don't even know what. You don't even want to know where the shit. You just know it's going forever and ever. Whatever you flush down that toilet, it's gone. But hey, Esau, that's your fate. Okay? You're gonna be gone forever and ever and ever and ever, man.
Yeah, Esau, you're not gonna rule forever, my man. All right, your rulership is coming to an end, man. All right, your fiat currency about to crash. All right, the whole moral standard of the people is totally lost, man. It's lost in oblivion. All right, and the Lord's gonna come back and judge you, man.
And see, if the Most High wasn't just, then he wouldn't have even allowed us to have a 1,000-year period to just recompense everything that he done against us. Because that would have been, that's not true justice. So it's balanced and just that the Lord is going to allow us for 1,000 years to rule over this devil and show the world the right way, and also to get back everything that this devil done against us, man. You know, just to get everything that's been built up in us from all the suffering. He's gonna allow us to be able to basically dish all of it back out, man. You know, happy shall we be, you know, as was that roughly paraphrasing Psalms 137 chapter, man? Because it would be just too easy to just exterminate him, you know, after he did all his wickedness, and now
He get an easy way out.
he get an easy way. Hell no, man. Fuck no. You got 1,000 years worth of payment, man. And it's, hey, just like, hey, I did a lesson a while ago how the amount of recompense we're gonna be doing, it's gonna be justified, meaning it's already paid for.
Okay.
You know how, like, when you go to a video game, like back when, you know, you could put coins, and as many coins as you put in, you get all the credit, so you can play as long as the amount of credit you got.
Yeah.
Well, Esau got 1,000 years worth of credits, you know, that we're allowed to just whip his ass, man. 1,000 years worth.
When you was a kid, you had not infinity, but an innumerable number of tokens. That was like heaven.
Yeah.
And being in an arcade.
You can play all day. And
all the
then
games, all day. Shit.
Play all day, all night, man.
I got a pretty real quick.
I got that 137.
Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call the lands after their own names.
Yeah, America, Vespucci.
Louis Scipios Africanus.
Yeah, Africa.
Louis-
Asiaticus. I think Scipios Asiaticus.
Europa was
Yeah.
a name of a woman.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
That was a Jake though, right?
Yeah, he likes to, name the lands after his own, man. All right.
And what's beautiful about that, though, is, see, he has that illusion now because he's in power, but the moment the Most High finally take his ass down, he ain't gonna have no inheritance. He ain't gonna have no land to claim.
He won't even have the land of Eden.
Even the land, even his own original inheritance, he won't even have that either.
Yeah, that's Amos 9, right?
Amos 9, matter of fact, get Obadiah. Read 18 and then but read all the way down.
So Obadiah 18.
He ain't gonna have shit in the kingdom, man. And rightfully so.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and they shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. And
So,
they,
and that's you Christians, y'all got cognitive dissonance when it comes to this prophecy. You can't make up your mind whether Esau is still here or whether he was done away with during the Roman-Jewish wars or during the time of the Maccabees period. Or no, he's here, but he could get salvation because King Agrippa, Apostle Paul, he told him that he wished that he was like him and that he would be bound in chains. So maybe there is hope for Edomites. Okay, so they're still Edomites when the prophecy says that there should, or the brother's getting ready to read it. Okay? The scripture mean what it means. All right? The only thing you could do is just change the wording or change the interpretation. But if you do that, there's a penalty for that. The scriptures say, add not to it, neither diminish from it. Either way, the prophecy is already written.
Verse 19, and they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain of the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and they shall, and the fields of Samaria and Benjamin shall possess Gilead, and the captivity of the host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Sepharad, shall possess the cities of the south, and saviors shall come on the mount of Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's.
Hey, so it mentioned that the kingdom is going to be put in position once this takes place. So what does that mean? That we're going to go back to our original inheritance, which is the land of Canaan, or the land of Israel. But also the land of Esau, Edom, is going to also be a possession for the south. Who inhabited the south? Judah. So basically Mount Seir is just going to be an extension of the land of Judah. Because Esau is not going to have no inheritance, man. Okay? He ain't going to have a pot to piss in. He's going to have a pit to lay in. Okay?
They ain't gonna have no rug.
Right. You ain't gonna have the luxury of being able to sleep in no motel, man. All right? You ain't gonna have no budget suites in the kingdom. Okay? You ain't gonna have no low income housing. You know? You ain't gonna have, man. Because basically you're just gonna be in slavery the whole entire time. You ain't gonna have any type of position to rest any goddamn way, man. Except on the Sabbath. All right? All the minutes and seconds and hours on the Sabbath day is gonna be the only time that you have the rest. But the rest of them 6 days, you ain't gonna sleep, man. All right? Because, hey, you live deliciously on this side, man. From the time of the Greeks all the way up until now, man. Hey, man, you had it, man. Okay? You had it. All right? You had your way with the Lord's people, man, the apple of his eye. You exacted your heart's desire. That's why it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, man. You know, you done got out every ounce of frustration and anger that you had against Jacob. You did that. You did that, man. Even to this very hour, you getting it, man. Your police, the modern day slave patrol, you give them the green light to off Jake, man. You protecting these white nationalists, man. You know? So it still happens. You still locking Jake up and putting him in the prison system. And it always comes to find out that particular Jake, he was innocent. So you took away his life, and then, you know, you're at the end of it, you'll try to reach some type of settlement with him. But that settlement don't even equate with what he could have been worth if he was still living, man, in the world, man. It's just so much, man.
How often do you see that happen to Edomites?
Never.
When's the last time an Edomite was in jail for a certain amount of time and was acquitted because of new evidence and new DNA evidence? Never.
Hey, this dude Epstein, man.
Watch how they treat his ass, man.
Epstein, they trying to charge him with solicitation, man.
Right.
Basically,
That's it?
Basically, a man that pays a prostitute for sex. You know, they trying to press him with that charge, man.
Let's sweep all the pedophilia under the rug.
Exactly, man. This fool had a whole island of pedophilia acts, man.
Yeah, sex magic, sex rituals. There's probably even some child sacrificing going on over there.
Yeah, best believe your favorite politician, your politicians that's running for fucking president 2020, all right, and Hillary Clinton, the Clintons.
Oh man.
All right, Barack Obama. I bet you his old lollipop head ass was over there on that island too, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Sending up a toast and shit to each other.
all them politicians go over there, man.
You seen a picture with Epstein and Trump? Trump messed heavy with Jeffrey Epstein, man.
Clintons?
The Clintons?
You know, Slick Willie was
We know
there.
about the Clintons, man.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get started on the Clintons, man. We know what they've been involved with. The files is out, man.
Yeah, kind
That's just high level wickedness, man. Pizzagate.
All those children from Haiti?
The organ harvesting. These are just all things that we could just, and this is just for today. These are just based on records that's just coming out today. We don't know what type of other things that you devil have done in the dark, man. So all that is accounted with what you got to pay for those 1,000 years, man. Okay? Especially what you've done towards Israelites, man.
Using babies for alligator bait.
Oh man, we could just keep going, man. You know?
Fucking devil.
Esau got a heavy tab.
Yep.
A heavy tab he needs to pay for, man. All right?
Hey, bro, get Psalms 119. I mean, not 119, 109 and verse 14.
It's Psalms 109 and verse 14. Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with the Lord Yahweh. Woo!
Keep going.
And let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before the Lord continually, that he may be cut off. The earth, it's like that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth.
Ooh.
Because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart.
God. So all of this devil's wicked works is in remembrance with the Most High. The Most High never forgot. He never forgets, man. Even the secret things that you've done that we don't know about, that may have never been leaked out to the public, you know, or you might have never jotted it down in your history books. The Most High, he got that secret too. Okay? All that's gonna be accounted with the judgment that you gotta pay, man. So we gonna be justified, man. When the scriptures say we shall our hearts shall meditate terror, hey, all level of torments that we gonna be putting on you devils, man, all of it is gonna be justified. All right? That debt, hey, you in it, man.
Well, it's all justified. America being destroyed, that's super justified, man. I was just talking to a Jake in the Uber. This place is done, man.
God.
Saying, the homeless problem. And what do he say? This is gonna get worse. The Most High is making this place. He's setting them up, America, perfectly to be destroyed.
God.
Starting with the so-called white man, right? Our people, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we've been catching hell, man. The Most High was totally justified in taking us down. Right? We're worshiping other gods, all right? Sacrificing to other gods, just totally out of order. You had our people at Issachar, right? Gad, just bugging out, building all kinds of pyramids to other gods and whatnot. And so what did the Most High do? He brought the Spanish over to take us down. So what is he going to do to you so-called white people who are building temples to these other gods, man? Claiming to have the scriptures, to back the scriptures up. The Most High is going to bring the chariots, man. He's going to bring the chariots, and he's going to set up the 144,000, the elect, to come and restore order on this place, man. Right. The main issue for America and the whole world is that it's out of order. Everything's out of order. Okay? People's bodies are out of order. Right? The air, the nature's out of order. Why? Because the so-called white man's at the top. He's not supposed to be up there. All right? Because when the so-called white man is in power, as you can see, people aren't that happy, man. People aren't that happy. And why is that? Because they struggle. They can't make enough money. And is Trump going to help you with that? Of course not. Right? He's planning on shipping you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Americans in concentration camps, man.
Yep.
And we've been saying that.
Yep.
And here it is. There's concentration camps at the border. Oh, what are we going to do about it? That's a big money pit, man.
Yep.
It's a money pit. And then you have, I saw Edomite joking around at a protest with Trump. He's in a dog kennel. Oh, Obama did this, being a scoffer, you know? You don't think, just wait till we put you devils in a cage, man. You're gonna be happy to have a cage, a lot of you, man. You're gonna be in the pit, all right? With the unclean beast, okay, with scorpions, snakes. Like the brother said, wouldn't it be totally justified when we put hell on you goddamn devils, man?
Right.
Go ahead.
There's Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Mm-hmm.
But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Yeah, the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And then when the Lord returns in the chariots, okay, in the clouds, the people are going to rejoice when we restore everything in the rightful order. The heathen nation, they're going to make it a celebration to give us tribute, man, in that day. You think they're going to be mad? Oh, we got to give money to the Israelites. Moab, Ammon, all right, Ishmael, Elam. They're gonna love giving tribute. Oh, that's gonna be their whole life. Everything's gonna be built around them giving us what we deserve. Okay, everything, the best of the best. Their top woman, their top foods, their top herbs. Okay, the best land.
I'm about to say something. Cain is going to bring his proper sacrifice this time to the Israelites.
It's gonna be his own ass. All right, it's gonna be your own ass, Cain. That's what's gonna be the sacrifice. You and the whole nation of Esau. We're gonna sacrifice you, man. After 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, you're gonna be done and dusted. Right? You fulfilled your purpose. Put hell on the earth. Put hell on everybody. In the kingdom of heaven, we won't need that. We're just gonna have you in hardcore bondage for 1,000 years because the Most High ordained it like that. Because we need to get ours in. All right, straight up.
Right.
All right, then go ahead. You go ahead. Just bring them out.
Isaiah 60:14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at thy soles of thy feet.
What's that talking about, vocab? Huh? People coming to bow down and to bend the knee. That's to show reverence and honor, really to show worship to, man.
And
To who?
dogs do that. Dogs do that. When they feel like you have power over them.
They put their tail between their legs.
Yeah, that's how you gonna be, Esau.
Right? Especially when, if you look at wolves, right? The wolf pack, when the wolf shows up, the alpha wolf, everybody humbles down to him, man. That's us, the nation Israel, 12 tribes. We're the alphas, okay? And everyone's gonna come underneath us in the right order. You can act like fucking vocab. You guys want to murder? Huh? You guys gonna murder? Straight, we don't murder, man.
The
The
murder
Lord.
your slaves in the kingdom.
Yeah. You want a slave? You want to murder your slave? How does that make any sense? That doesn't make it. They're going to be our slaves, all right? They're going to be we're going to put their ass to work. And how'd you get America, vocab? Through fucking murder, you devil. This place, how'd you get Las Vegas, man? Through murder. Go ahead.
They shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
The city of the Lord, Zion, the monument of the Holy One of Israel, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's how the Lord's going to set us back up, man, in our rightful place, on top of all the other nations. All right, that's what it's all about. That's what the prophecy's about. That's what we're teaching our people we're going to return to. But the 2/3 of us, of this nation, of the Israelites, the 2/3, they don't want that, man. They don't want the heathens underneath them. They want to go to Moab's restaurant and get their food spatted, man. They want to eat shrimp, fried rice. They got to get exterminated, all right, the 2/3. Because, go ahead.
Next scripture.
Go ahead.
Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man